On everybody, Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. And guys, we have another massive summoning session for you guys on Rainbowner's account. You know, we just put up 2, so I wanted to space it out a little bit, so I waited to put this one up. So this way we didn't put up like 100 summoning videos all at the same time. But as always, guys, thank you guys so much for letting me do your summons. Spaceballs loves to do your summons. I love to do my own summons. I love to do your summons. I just love summoning. That's like one of my favorite parts of these games. So with no further ado, guys, let's get into it. First, we will go over his box. He is actually fairly new to the game. He's only level 48, as you saw. Here, he's just got his Spider Queen as his farmer, and she is an A+ farmer. You guys know that. Then we got Celine, we got Popo, we got Fallen Angel, I believe his name is. He's got a Bone King. You know that Bone King, that 400%. My man was blessed with that 400%. He's got a Swordsman, and he can eventually craft, if we can get him a couple more Swordsmans, he can craft a Lynch, and I think that's awesome that they added that Lynch craft to the game, because that can really help, you know, like a newer player out, especially where he is in the game, because then he can switch his Spider Queen over to something else and use the Lynch as a farmer, or he can use the Lynch as like a speed farmer or something like that. Oop, I clicked the wrong thing. So let's get into the summons, guys. He's got about 200, almost 200 mysticals again, and we got five light and darks. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We're gonna start off with these ones like we always do. Even though I feel like I never get anything from these, but hey, you still got a summon. You never know. We might get lucky somewhere down the line. And then, you know, Calibria likes to, you know, make me eat my words all the time. They're always doing that to me. I'll say something, and then 2 seconds later, it'll change, and I'll be like, ooh, and it's like eating my words. But yeah, everything's going great, guys. I hope you guys are doing great. Having so much fun with this update. Don't worry, we got a bunch of videos coming today. As I told you guys, this is just one of many. After this, we're going to do the grind part 8. Very excited about that. So this man really, he just wants new stuff, really. Because where his account is, any Nat 5 that's new will be good for him. So pretty much, he just wants new stuff. Maybe like an Abyss Lore would be good for his account. Something like that. Definitely wants a Garuda. Everybody wants a Garuda, of course. Because it's new, it's fun. Actually, guys, I've been playing with my Garuda. And he's actually a little more broken than I thought he would be. Because that new buff, I forget the name of it, chaotic something. It's really good, like when, especially in like Guild Wars and burst PvP, like if you put that on somebody, then they try to heal, it like does the heal as damage, and that can be really effective, guys. So I've been testing him out, so I'm going to do a video on him as well, because he seems like he's going to be really strong for PvP, which is really good. I think this is a Troll Lancer. These are good for Guild Wars. You could build a bunch of them and then use them like in the beginning of Guild Wars. A lot of people use a strategy like that. It's actually kind of funny. I've been building a couple of myself because I saw somebody do it, and like the team like destroyed like my, you know, like my basic team. So I was like, you know, let me try that too. It was pretty funny. Finnegar. Oh, we haven't seen this guy in a while because we don't do single pulls anymore. So we haven't seen my man Finnegar in a long time. You know, he likes to go to the gym. Okay, so here we go. We got 190 guys. Wish him luck. Rainbowner, I wish you luck. And I hope you get a bunch of Nat 5s. I hope we do like we did on my account yesterday and get you 2 right away. But here goes nothing. First 10 pull. Bringing you the Bulldog luck as always. You know Spaceballs brings you guys that Bulldog love. Lumi. I feel like I've been pulling a lot of Lumis. I really do. I feel like I'm always pulling Lumis lately. Jungle Heart's good for, because you're going to need Jungle Heart for your Lair team. You could use the Archer for your Lair team as well. So not a bad little 10 pull there. Being that your account is like still new to the game, like you can use a lot of different monsters on this account. Elven Queen, that's awesome. Elven Queen, for where you are in the game, like people wait so long to pull an Elven Queen. That makes me so happy, because no matter what happens now, and you got a Holy Swordsman, and you're gonna need a ton of Holy Swordsmen. Trust Spaceballs on that. You're gonna need like 15 to 20 Holy Swordsmen, because as you go through the game and you get into the lair, you're gonna want to build your speed teams, and you are gonna need a ton of Holy Swordsmen. But Elven Queen is triple S tier. You guys know that. She is good all over the game. She's got a buff like the Windwalker does, so you can use her in so many different ways. You can use her with the shield for the lair. You could use her for the invincibility. You can use her in Vaporland with this, where she reduces energy and heals you. She is A+. This is probably one of the best pulls that you could have pulled on your account for where you are in the game. So congratulations, brother. So even if we don't do any better, at least we got you an Elven Queen. That is awesome. That makes me feel so good. And it's like we pull them so early on, and I love that. I love pulling them early on, just for the fact that it makes me feel better. You guys know that I hate, you know, disappointing you guys. Fallen Angel, you can use her as a skill up if you want to build I mean, Angel of Death. I always mix up Fallen Angel and Angel of Death, but you could always build her, the one that you have, and use this as Sanctify or a skill up, something like that. Since you are early game, getting dupes is actually not bad for you at all. But we pulled you an Elven Queen. That's so amazing. I'm so happy we got you one so early on. Come on, let's get him one like another one like we did on my account. Let's get him back to back. And we got her early on, so you definitely have a good chance of pulling another one. That is for sure. You have a very, very good odds now to get at least two. And you do have 200, so you should get at least two anyways. But you know how RNG is sometimes. You never know. So we just pulled Barbarian, then we pulled another Barbarian. It's crazy. It's just crazy how this game works sometimes. It's like, what are the chances of a 210 pulls for the Barbarian to be the lead, the lead summon on both of those summons? Come on, let's get him one more. Let's get him one more. Let's get him another top tier like Elven Queen. That was awesome. Let's get him something else. This RNG. I don't understand this RNG. It's crazy. That's the 3 Barbarians in a row, guys. 3 Barbarians in a row. This guy's actually pretty good. He ignores defense and stuff. I mean, you're pretty early on in the game, so you're probably not going to build him anytime soon. But as you get later in the game, he's actually good for Guild Wars because he's got a lot of stuff. He's got a lot in his kit. I know a lot of people don't use him, but he is actually pretty good. I was going over his kit the other day. He's definitely underrated in my eyes for sure. He could definitely be used in a lot of different situations. Just people start pulling better stuff, so then it's like they don't use him. Druid, I think you have one, but again, always good to have a couple Druids. And Golem, you're going to build him for your lair team as well, so definitely good. You got another Archer, so you could definitely build your Archer for your lair team as well if you don't have enough Holy Swordsmen. But in the future, I will help you build your lair team. If you need help, you just let Spaceballs know. You know Spaceballs loves to help you guys. About halfway through. We're about halfway through. Come on, let's get him another one. Let's get him another one before we have to make space. Fortune. I've always wanted to build this guy. You guys know that. I've always wanted to build him just for the fact that he's got such a funny random kit. And you know Spaceballs loves funny random kits. One of these days I'm going to build him. I just have so many projects. You guys know that. I'm always building stuff or doing something or doing lair or vampire. He's good too. He's silence passive. The only other monster in the game that's silence passives is Hattori, and he is a dark monster. So you're definitely going to need vampire when you start getting into later PvP. And he's really good for it because he's silence passives, as I said. So we can do 2 more, and then we got to make some space. Let's get him another one. Come on, let's get him one more. Elven Queen was awesome, but let's get him one more. One more. Ooh, another Holy Swordsman. You know that's good. Get as many Holy Swordsmen as possible because you are going to need them, as I said. Okay. Last one, and then we're going to make some space. Come on, let's get him another one. Let's get him another one before we end it. One more. One more. Come on. One more. Spider Queen. Oh, you have a Spider Queen, though, but that's okay. You can either convert or you can build 2 Spider Queens. Because I see a lot of teams in Guild Wars and in PvP that have 2 Spider Queens, one with the passive and then one with the cooldown ability, and it's actually a really effective team. So there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it hurts because you're early on, and of course you don't want to pull dupes, but if you were to pull a dupe, a Spider Queen is not a bad one. And like I said, you have so many converts, you can convert her right after the summoning session. I believe the summoning session we did yesterday, he converted right after, and he got an Archmage. So again, convert's always fun to do after the summons. So don't feel bad that you got to do because you can always convert it. Let's just make space 1 second. And poof, there we go. We got some space. Okay. Yeah, not bad. I know it is a dupe, a Spider Queen, but you got Elven Queen, and she is like one of the best Nat 5s in the game. So that definitely makes up for it. And like I said, you have so many converts that you can convert her if you want to. I would personally keep her, knowing what I know in Guild Wars now and how like that team actually works, like having 2 Spider Queens on the same team. And I actually accidentally converted one of my Spider Queens, and every day I wish that I didn't just because of it. It's one of the hardest teams I've ever faced. And it was even an Infernal Legion or something too. And it was just such a hard team to beat because just the way the passive works with mixed with the other one doing the max cooldown stuff. It's just crazy team. But again, we got you Elven Queen. People would give their left leg for an Elven Queen. Trust me on that, rainbowner. I will tell you that much. Not a bad summoning session. Not a bad summoning session at all. Okay, come on. Let's get him another one. Let's get him another one. Yes, Arcanus. We got him with 3. Arcanus, and Arcanus is top tier, especially for where you are in the game. Brother, you are going to love this monster so much because she has got so much utility. You can build her for your debuff team. You can build her as a damage dealer. You can build Arcanus however you want, and she is amazing. You can use her in your lair team as an attack down. This makes Spaceball so happy because you got some really awesome pulls. We got you some awesome top tier pulls. Even though one of them is a dupe, not a problem because you can just, like I said, there's so many options for Spider Queen that is not a bad dupe at all. But we got you an Arcanist, we got you an Elven Queen, we got you a Spider Queen, and that's 3 and we still got like 50 left, so it's like 150 summons. We got you 3 nat 5s. That is really good session, my brother. And we still have some more. We still have 50 more, so hey, you never know. You never know. We still might even be able to get you one more. That Bulldog luck is here. It's here strong. It's on your side. Oh, he's actually good. Pharaoh is actually really good too for Guild Wars because he has a shield and he puts a shield on the person with the lowest HP. So again, you know, I've been talking a lot about Guild Wars, and that's just because Guild Wars have really taken over for me. And it's just like you need so much different stuff for so many different kinds of teams. And I've just been having so much fun with Guild Wars. So that's why I'm always comparing these monsters to Guild Wars. Thorn Spirit, I don't have her built, but a lot of people say that she's really useful. Again, Spaceballs doesn't use her, and that's just because I have so much going on. But eventually, I might build her and try her out. Eventually, when all this content dies down and, you know, we need some content to make, I might test her out. Okay, 30 more. Come on, let's get her one more. Let's get her 4. Let's let everybody want Spaceballs to do their summons. People are going to see this and be like, oh, Spaceballs got to do my summons. Paladin, really good healer. Good for all over the game. You can use him anywhere. He is like, but you have Celine, so you're probably not going to use him because you have Celine. So, but again, you might need him for Guild Wars or something like that. So, hey, you never know. But he is a top tier healer. Paladin is very good. I don't have him built, but I know a lot of people that use him, especially in Guild Wars. Jungle Heart, your lair team, you're going to need her for your lair team. So it's good we got you a bunch of Jungle Hearts and a bunch of Archers as well. And a bunch of Whites too. That's good because now you have all the stuff you need to start building your lair and Vapor teams. So that is really good. So once you have your basic rune sets, you can go straight into the lair, straight into Vapor, and your account is set. Like this summoning session has just set your account. Ogre, he's really good. You know that this guy takes like 50 turns sometimes. We didn't get you another one, but that is okay. We got you 3 nat 5s and 200. That is above and beyond the rates, and only 1 was a dupe. So that makes it even better. Now, let's bring this same luck to his LDs. Calibria, come on. You didn't give me an LD nat 5 yesterday, but let's just at least give him a lightning because he's new, and any lightning will help him. So let's get him a lightning or the boxer. Ripper's actually really good too. He's good. He's got a bleed. He's got all that stuff. You guys, I always tell you guys that. Come on, let's get him 1 lightning. I know it's only 5, so the chances of even getting a lightning are very, very minimum. But come on, let's get him a lightning. Yes, lightning. Come on, nat 5, nat 5. Cleo, she is amazing. That is a home run. This summoning session is above and beyond rainbowner. You are going to be so happy when you sign into your account because this is an amazing session. You got an LD lightning. You got 3 nat 5s. We couldn't have done better. I'm so happy. You guys know that I pulled Cleo yesterday, and I've been loving her already. I almost have her 6-starred. I'm gonna do that in the after I 6-star my new units. I'm gonna do the grind is real part 8. So this way I can show you guys how I built them and all that stuff. Come on, let's get her one more. I know that's being greedy. I know it's being greedy, but let's get her one more. Come on. He waited for me all night. I actually forgot about him. He asked me to do his summons like a week ago, and then I did everybody else's, and I forgot that he was on my list. So let's get him extra special love. Come on. Let's get him 1 more lightning. Come on. 1 more good 4-star. I'm not even asking you for a 5-star at this point. 1 more good 4-star. Voodoo Work is good because you're going to need him if you want to craft Necromancer. Not a lot of people use Necromancer. But hey, if you want to, now you have the option because you have Voodoo Walker. You don't have to hunt down like a dungeon or anything like that. But Cleo is that's probably one of the best 4-stars you could have pulled where you are in the game. It's going to be really helpful. Let's get him a boxer. You got a bunch of Rippers though, so you can use 1 for sight. You could definitely build Ripper. But I will definitely call that a win, guys. That was an amazing, amazing summoning session. Let's quickly go over and see what we got him. So we got him Elven Queen, which is so amazing. I'm so happy about that. She is like, you guys know Spaceballs loves his Elven Queen. I use her absolutely everywhere. But then we got you Arcanist, and you guys know I absolutely love Arcanist as well because you can use her absolutely everywhere as well. And she's got so much utility, whether it's a damage dealer or a support. No matter how you choose to build Arcanist, which I have a guide, so if you want to check out that guide, it'll show you how I build her, how I use her in my debuff teams. Yes, we got your Spider Queen, but you can convert after this video, and you'll probably end up getting something else that's new, or you can keep it for the future because you never know. You might want 2 Spider Queens in the future. And then we got you Cleo. So this summoning session was amazing. Enjoy your new toys, Rainbowner. Thank you so much for letting us do your summons. Spaceballs loves you very, very much. To everybody else, if you're not a part of the giveaway, make sure you go down to the description and you get a part of the giveaway. Our Discord is growing so fast and there's so many helpful people there. So if you want to join that, that is in the description as well. Make sure you're commenting and liking on all of my videos to be a part of the random giveaway. That is a $25 prize, which we'll be doing in about a week or two. But as always, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.